Good morning, everyone. This is the latest update on my CARNAGE 3D bus model. Hold on, I'm going to mess it up. 3D bus model gloss metallic paint project. There we go. Okay, that's a mouthful. You're going to see a lot of extra stuff in this video that does not pertain to this particular project, but that's because as soon as I finish this video, I will be making another video concerning some of this. Hold on, I think I'm a little crooked. Concerning some of this other stuff. As for the background, I hope you have seen the video where I stated that I would not be apologizing for my background in the videos because that's just how it is, and I don't have enough room to really clear out an area each time I want to shoot a video here. All right, so this is what's going on with my bus, and as I promised, I am going to see this through to the end. I will not stop until it's done. There have been some drawbacks, but it's not going to stop me. As a matter of fact, I am almost done with this one. Okay, let's get into this. First, I want to let you see. Hold on. All right, I want you to see what this looks like complete. So let me take a pause and I'll be right back. All right, I wanted to put his tendrils on so you could get a good look at it. And I want to show you a couple of different angles of the bust. So there's his side view, and that's his good side, by the way. Please overlook the plastic. I'm still working on this, so that's just there to keep the magnets from getting stuck on the inside. And come on, don't do that. There's that other good side. Don't fall. And let's get a look at the back. All right, let me take these tendrils off. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. And let's see if I can get some light on the front of this. Okay, that helped a little bit. Hold on, let me work out some technical issues here. All right, that's better. Wanted to light things up a little bit. Let's see, where are we? All right, let me find a pointer. All right, what has happened with this? Since the previous video, I don't know if I painted the tongue in the last video or not, but if I did not paint, I have painted it since then, as you can see. I have put another coat of pink in the mouth. You can't see that because there's not enough light in there. So there we go. Still trying to get the right shade of pink inside because I want this tongue, I don't want the tongue to be the same color as his body. So I gotta find that right shade of a dark pink or a light red for his tongue. And again, I don't want that tongue to be the same color as his body, so I got to work that part out with the mixing of my paints. I believe since the last video I have put another coat of red on his body. I don't think I put another coat on here on the symbiote part. And as you probably can tell, I still need to, after I finish the red, I still need to paint all the black symbiote veins on his body. Oh, one thing I wanted to point out, as you know, this was supposed to be a special, not a special paint, but a different type of paint project because I'm using, you can't see it, but I'm using this gloss metallic paint in red, black, and white, and it kind of has a sheen to it. I don't know if this is going to come out in the camera, but can you see you see the top. I don't know if it's gonna come out right, but the red was supposed to look like that. Also, the black and the white was supposed to have that sheen. And it wasn't, the paint was not adhering to the model. So I mixed it with another type of paint in red, white, and black to get it to stick to the model. Also, the red was kind of a pink and the black was kind of a gold brown color. So by mixing the other types of paints, I was hoping to negate or to nullify some of those problems. Okay, I hope that made sense. But the metallic paint does not have that sheen that I want. And let me show you. Hopefully I can show you better than I can tell you. Let's take his head off. All right. And again, I don't know if this is going to come through on the camera. Well, let's see. See, the red does not have the sheen, and that's what I wanted from this project. And that's why I got that type of paint. I wanted something a little bit different in my collection. Should I cut that out or leave it in? This is real life, so the hell with it. Let's leave it in. And I'm going to try to put another coat, maybe another 2 coats of red on here. I think one more coat of black will take care of this, because the black actually does have some sheen to it, and the white, I'm not touching that. I love the way the white looks. And if I can't get the sheen with a couple more coats of the red, I'm going to call it a day and just leave it as it is, and maybe try that sheen metallic color paint on another project. Let's see. Okay, I'll get to the magnets in just a minute. First, let's get to the bottom of the bus and talk about that. I'll be right back. All right, and just so you know, the bus sustained no damage when it fell over. Okay, let's talk about the bottom. This is my second attempt at trying to weigh down the bottom of the statue. And because the statue tended to lean back or fall back, I put more epoxy over here on this side, the back side, where the head would make it want to fall back. So that's why it looks like this. And this is my second attempt at doing this. The first time I used clay and epoxy, and that started to crack, so I had to remove it and replace it with this. Also, I'm experimenting with something here, and I may talk about this part in my next video that I will be filming after this one. I put plaster of Paris in here, quite a bit actually, and then I started thinking, this thing is getting heavy. So if there's ever a time where I want to ship this and I don't want to pay a lot of postage for it, it'd be nice if I could lighten this statue up, because I don't know how many pounds it is, but it's heavy. I like the weight, don't get me wrong. So I'm going to leave the epoxy in there. Well, not the epoxy. I'm going to leave the plaster of Paris in there, of course, because once it's in there, it's there. It's not coming out. Now, what I did do, and I had this ingenious idea of putting some baking soda. Yep, that's one of my old tricks. And I know a lot of you professional statue makers, 3D model builders probably won't like this, but hey, I'm learning. I'm trying to figure out some ways to do this stuff to help me and to make things a little better and easier. All right, so what I did was put baking soda in there, and it's not quite full. I'd say maybe 3/4 of the bust is full. And it does weigh it down. It gives it the weight that I'm looking for to hold it down once the head is put on. Now, what I'm thinking is, and this is to finish a thought I had a while ago, and this is not permanently attached here. Right now I have some clay filling. Come on out. I have some clay in the bottom, filling the hole up so the baking soda does not pour out when I turn it up. But that's temporary. I will be removing that clay. Now what I did was I cut the top off. There's not enough light in there. Okay, let's get a good look at it. So that's what it looks like. I cut the top part of a water bottle off, stuck it in there. Now keep in mind, let me get my pointer. Keep in mind that there's a hole in here. Is that showing up? There's a hole down there that's going to be open once I remove that clay and once I attach this here. I will be gluing this piece of the water bottle to the figure. Okay, I hope that came out right. Now, the idea. Not when, but if there's ever a time where I ship this, okay, I think everybody see what's going on. Let me screw this, and see, this is, of course, can be taken off and screwed back on whenever you need to do so. Oh, now, that thing gets heavy. So, again, when it's time to ship this, I just skimply. That's not a word. Man, I got to come up with my own dictionary. I keep coming up with new words. I simply unscrew the cap in the bottom, pour out all of the baking soda, and I'm minus a couple of pounds, and it costs less to ship. So that's something I'm working on, but okay, I'm kind of getting away from the project itself. So I'm almost done with this figure, folks. I'm thinking maybe a couple of more days. Hopefully by the end of this week, I'll have everything done. I'll have the gloss on it, and it'll be finished. Okay, I see this video is getting a little bit long. So let me cut it here and get right into the next video. And I probably will be talking about this figure again. All right, I'll be right back.